Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge, and this is Piggyskin Picks, where I pick the winners and losers of the upcoming NFL week and last weekend boys and girls wildcard weekend. 1 out of 4 in the pick'ems. At least Seattle made it, so I'm happy about that. But without further ado, let's talk about the divisional rounds, and we got both Saturday and Sunday games. So let's start off with the first Saturday game. The Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Now, as I checked about 30 minutes ago, the 49ers are -7 favorites. They are favored by a touchdown by the bookies. For whatever reason, what I saw in that Saints game showed me a lot about the Vikings, especially on defense. I did not realize how great that defense is. Guys like Danielle Hunter just wrecking games up, and the X Factor in Kirk Cousins. I mean, Jesus Christ, for that dude to show up last weekend, in overtime was pretty spectacular. And does it kind of lift the heebie-jeebies off the Vikings? Who knows? But I'm thinking yes. Because as good as the 49ers have been, they are in a very similar situation where I've assessed the Seattle Seahawks. Marginal wins, and you can look at those wins and losses and think, a bit uglier than a lot of people would give them credit for. And I sound like a little hating ass bitch, but I just don't think 49ers offense is that great. I mean, you got Kittle, but Jimmy GQ, bit of a question mark going forward, especially against that defense in Minnesota. So, boys and girls, call me crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and say Minnesota 27, San Francisco 49ers 24. So that's my prediction on that. And let's move on to the next game while I fucking correct my goddamn smidgen mistake. The Tennessee Titans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Man, I think the Titans are going to bring it close. But I see the Ravens with the win here ultimately. And I counted the Titans out against the Patriots last week. I thought, oh my God, they're going to get blown out 33-17. Boy, was I wrong. Rush offense, their defense, pretty spectacular. Ryan Tannehill, decent game manager. And by all accounts, I think the Titans will put up a couple of points. But Ravens at home, Lamar Jackson, that defense, oh man. I'm thinking this might not go too well for the Titans in the end, but let's just say 18 to I'm thinking 22. 18 to 22. Ravens win. So let's move on to the Sunday divisional games. The Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Holy fuck. Okay, so there's a lot of things going into this game. Obviously, the Texans winning at home is pretty big in terms of a playoff context. They haven't done so in quite some time. Just looking like perennial chokers. And then the Buffalo Bills show up, do their whole, I don't know, gymnastics to fucking fall out of the playoffs. I guess that's what the Bills did last weekend. But, as good as the Kansas City Chiefs are, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is 100%. I don't think that defense is good enough. And against the Texans, where I think they got a little bit of juice flowing in them, I think Kansas City might have a bit of a tough game. So I'm going to go ahead and say right here, Houston 30. And the Kansas City Chiefs, 28. So I have Kansas losing by 2 points. And finally, the evening game on Sunday night. The Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. Oh boy. You waited for this one, motherfuckers. I know you did. And, you scroll around the web, just go on social media, you look at all these fun comments, fun idiots saying dumb shit. And you begin to wonder, like, is everybody just underestimating the Seahawks? I think there's a part of me that truly worries about the Seattle Seahawks cornerback situation. I know Shaquille Griffin is decent enough. I don't think Trey Flowers can come up clutch. But something about Seattle's defense, in my eyes, looks significantly better than Green Bay's. Where, in terms of quarterbacks, I mean, they're pretty similar. I'd say I give a marginal advantage to Russell Wilson. But in a similar type of offense, from both quarterbacks with marginally better weapons for the Packers, but a marginally better quarterback in the Seahawks. I'm going to say the Seahawks win this game. Yeah, I'm a Seahawks fan. Call it a homer pick. I don't give a fuck. I'm picking the goddamn Seahawks. It's funny. Every Piggyskin picks throughout the regular season and the fucking playoffs up to this point, I have picked the Seahawks. I'm not going to pick the Seahawks. So is that 3? I'm not. So 4. I'm going to pick the Seahawks. And, with the weather and everything, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. Both teams kind of punch each other in the mouths. And, let's say 21 Seahawks, 18 Green Bay. So I got a couple of fun upsets here. I got Minnesota winning 27-24. The Tennessee Titans actually losing to the Baltimore Ravens 18-22. The Kansas City Chiefs losing at home 28-30 against the Houston Texans, because we all know Andy Reid is going to choke eventually, and why not at home in the playoffs. And then the Seattle Seahawks winning 21-18 against the Green Bay Packers. So boys and girls, bitch and moan all you want about how wrong I am. I really don't give a shit, because those are my picks for this weekend divisional rounds. And, as a Seahawks fan, I'm just glad we're here. Repping my Marshawn Lynch jersey, have my Bobby Wagner, Russell Wilson shit going on. And it's just going to be good. Hopefully the Seattle Seahawks can grab a result, and everyone can tell me how wrong I am. So let's do this shit, boys and girls. So follow me at the Sky Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Now, fuck off.